Open to take your calls. Devin?
Well, in our WDSU first warning weather, we've issued a weather alert day for the potential for stronger storms that could produce some strong wind gusts, maybe even a few isolated tornadoes. But the greatest threat's going to be coming well after sunset. So right now, I want you to have a plan in place, especially if it's going to be when we're all in bed, to be able to get alerts. So make sure before you go to bed, you have the smartphones not on the do not disturb, but an ability for those alerts to come through. If you have a warning, you want to know about it. Know where the safe place is too, and be ready to act fast. Have those plans and the kids and everybody ready to go to where you need to be. Final feature here is the WDSU weather app. It's on your device as well, and it's a great one. I've got it myself. We'll actually let you know when rain could begin in just a matter of moments. So tornado watch for the North Shore right now is going to be included to Pearl River County, Mississippi, but the greatest threat is still north of here. The South Shore is not under that tornado watch, but not to say we still have a risk of some stronger storms. We'll get to this. Upper 70s nearing 80, and when you've got very high humidity and warmth and some strong gusty winds this time of the year, all three of those things coming in to add to the potential for the severe weather threat. But where the greatest concern is, and where we've had a number of tornado warnings already, is the level 3 threat for severe storms. We're under a level 2 threat here. You can see at our guide that green's a level 1, the yellow is a level 2 out of 5 categories, and that's where we've already seen a number of tornado-warned storms, unfortunately, near Alexandria and near Jackson, Mississippi. So right now, we're going to go to the live radar here. Show you that I'm watching very close to the North Shore, especially these showers. They're showers right now near Kentwood and Tangipahoa, but they're not really breaking through and tapping into the atmosphere yet and then be able to blossom up into stronger storms. We're just getting rain out of it, so no worries, no concerns about that. And just sprinkles, if anything, showers going on South Shore. The main event is still pretty far west of us. So what I want to do at this time is give you the best track when most of us receive the storms here tonight. And this is one of our best forecasts. Lines up pretty well with what I just showed. We not get until about after 10 o'clock that we start to see the storms coming to our state's capital, Baton Rouge. North Shore to Bogalusa by about midnight, but we're not looking for New Orleans to get the storms until well after midnight, early morning hours. But even then, we do have the environment where these storms could start to spin even within the line of the storms. So I want you to be aware that we could have weather events in the way of strong wind gusts or even an isolated tornado, even in this setup when we're all asleep. So be weather aware and have that ability to get your alerts. So the earliest arrival times could be after 6 in the shown areas west, but most of us it's well after 9 o'clock and it's a late event. So the greatest threat is still from strong wind gusts, but a tornado threat is still real for this time of the year, and that's why it's still showing up as medium on the time of the list. Now let's talk about tomorrow. Once we get beyond the threat for severe storms later on tonight and overnight, tomorrow, don't be caught off guard. You're going to see high temperatures are saying around 70, but this is just after midnight. Look at those temperatures at 1 in the morning, still into the 70s, but as we get to sunrise, which it's going to be cloudy, we don't see a whole lot of sun, temperatures will be in the 60s for majority of the day. Then after sunset tomorrow, that's when the temperatures will really start to take a plunge. So from here on out, don't expect 70s and 80s. It only gets cooler from 60s tomorrow to only a high in the upper 50s to near 60 on Wednesday. Let's talk Thanksgiving. There is a chance we could get some rain, but right now it's about a slim chance it's light rain. But the first concern is the WDSU first warning weather alert day tonight for the potential for those tornadoes, especially the North Shore under the tornado watch.